Okay, we are back. We are so back. Yeah, we are so back. They thought they had us the first half, right? But then we bounced back, right? We are back officially. So, but then, okay, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe, please, pretty please. Yeah, I want to get monetized. Okay, but then, okay, okay, let's just forget it. But then, please subscribe. So this is an introduction for strength, right? Yes. I mean, if you hear already, you know that strength mostly is all about a beam, right? I think maybe you've seen Seth doing this. Yeah, so strength is about a beam. I'm gonna give like a few tips, about strength, and then because I don't want to waste, I don't want to waste time, so I'm just gonna dive right into questions. But then for this video, I'm just gonna give a few tips, before we dive right into questions, right? And yeah, this is gonna be a journey. But then yeah, we here. Might as well. We're getting a distinction. I hope you all get distinctions, right? Like someone. So but then yeah, okay, let's forget that. Strength. This you wanna talk about a beam. A beam. Okay, let me come. A, a beam. Okay, what the heck? 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 What's happening? What's happening? Let me have this. Okay, we're gonna talk about a beam. Like there's a few cases. Okay, like guys, I want you all to pass. So I'm gonna give you tips that you can use when you'll be writing, right? So I'm not gonna explain everything, but then just a few tips. Like these questions, they can come like in different ways. You just have to know, like, if it's structured this way, then I'm supposed to do this. If it's structured this way, then I'm supposed to do this, right? If like say gives you a beam, like if okay, if you get a paper and then they give you a beam like this, there's different ways. If they give it to you like this, right? Then you have to know that here there's like three forces acting. No, there's two forces and one moment acting on it. But then you know that we're focusing on the vertical forces. So here there's gonna be a force like, okay, this is like the sketch, and then this like the forces that are acting on, right? Let me say this is gonna be here. This is A, right? So this is gonna be like this. This is A, right? So there's gonna be a force here, right? A vertical force and a horizontal force. But then this one we don't consider it. Like we're not looking much into it because we only focus in the the y-axis, right? And there's also gonna be a moment, right? So there's gonna be R A in the y, right? R A in the x, and then there's gonna be M A, right? So you have to know that here, if it's read like if it's sketched like this, right, there's gonna be a force and a moment, right? And then number two, if it's sketched like what, like this way, and then okay, that's it doesn't matter. This one, it has, I don't know if I'm complicating between the two, but then it has a it only has a y-axis. Yeah, if this is A, then this is gonna be RA y. It only has a y-axis, right? And then the third one is this one, almost the same. What the heck? Man, I thought I bought a new one. Okay, I'll get a new one after this video. Okay, I'm ready for okay, bear with me. I'm coming back now. Bear with me. Okay. I hope because I bought a new one and I thought it would be. I want you guys to see my face, but then yeah. Okay. Like I said, I was here. And this way it can be like it can be sketched like this. So this it will have a force like an upward force, right? And then a horizontal force, which is gonna be, let me say this is A, which is gonna be like R A Y and R A X. But then the X forces we don't consider them, like we don't really think much about them. Yeah, so they can either be in this way, right? Okay. And then another thing that you have to consider, and I think you already know this, so I feel like this one, if you really, if like it's the first time noticing this, that means you haven't been putting the work. But then yeah, Nikov is here to help you. Okay, like this is the first tip that I have for you guys. Just know that if you sketch this way, you're gonna have a moment here, don't forget, right? Then if you sketch this way, you only wanna have a y-axis. In this way too, also you only wanna have a y-axis, right? And then okay, another thing that you must know is that one. Okay, but I think you know this. UVL, UDL, like the normal force. Okay. Cause the first test mostly it can only one about like drawing a shear stress diagram. So if you've been studying far, like you've been studying more and already studied maculae, don't worry about maculae for now. The first test, I don't think maculae is gonna be included, right? So now just focus on like on mastering how to know like how to draw the shear stress diagram, right? Like how to how to approach the question. Cause say I know it's gonna okay. Like I know in your exam, like in your test, like they're gonna complicate the question, right? So you just have to know. The most important thing is to know the basic, like what you're supposed to do when it's like this, what you're supposed to do is like when it's like this, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna try to give another tip. Another tip is what the forces like they have. Okay, okay, let me try to. Hey man, what the heck? What's happening now? Come on, I thought you see these things. No, this is the first time using this, but then it's giving me problems, and I'm like, what the heck? What's happening? Okay, what's another? You see now is throwing me off. What's another thing that I wanted to tell you guys? Oh yeah, you know that a UDL, right? If here maybe let's say, okay, there's a force. Let's say is 2 kilometers per meter. You know you have to get the like you have to cancel the distributed force. You know to find like the point force. You know, convert it to a point force 2 kilonewton per meter, right? So let's say here is 3 meters, right? You wanna have just find an area. Yeah, it's gonna be 2 times 3, 2 times 3, and it's gonna be 6. So it's gonna end up being like this. Okay, let me draw it here. You want like to end up being like this. This will be your 6 kilonewton. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, but then yeah, I think this some of these things they are so simple, and I think you already know them, right? I just wanted to make sure that you got the hang of them. Like there's UDL, there's UVL, but then like listen, strength for you to master strength, make as many questions as you can. Like do as many tutorials as you can, right? Yeah. So right now let me find out what's happening with these markers of mine because I bought a new one, so it was supposed to be visible enough. So yeah, let me just see what's happening with this markers one, and then I'll get back to you guys. So I'm gonna see you guys in the next question. In the next question, we're gonna be starting with like questions, same time, tutorial, same time. We're not playing here, right? And I just realized I forgot to greet you guys. Dumelang. Yeah, hello, how are you? Salmonani, salam alaikum. I hope you all good, and I hope to see you in the next video, which we're gonna be doing questions, straight into question, because I feel like for you like to master all this, you have to do questions. Then you'll see as we're gonna be doing questions, then you'll realize, oh, this is how you're supposed to approach this is how you're supposed to approach this, right? But then just like that, this see you guys in the next video. I'm out.